figure of Ellen Tassay carefully tending her corn into a fully present symbol of what happened long ago. The women looked after their corn. They looked after it well. The older people who stayed behind did this. They would go to their fields in the morning and stay there most of the day. Now they are clearing the fields of unwanted plants, putting them in something to later take them away. I am looking after you, just as I would my children, they are saying. Because of this, you will grow strong and tall and give us much to eat. I am praying this will happen. They were careful to do everything correctly. They didn't rush or try to hurry their work. They depended on their corn, so they treated it with respect. This would help it grow. They did everything correctly. When Charles is done, Morley remarks that he owes $2 to Ellen Tassay's husband, which he might as well give to her now. We follow Morley along a path to the cornfield where she is working. She greets our approach with a genial smile, inquiring of no one in particular, "What brings you here?" Morley explains the reason for our presence and goes on to settle his debt. He then delivers a compliment on the vigor of her corn. "It seems to be growing well," she modestly replies. "Last night's rain will help it even more." Moments later, she addresses Jason Henry, who is standing half-hidden behind his grandfather. "Young one, do you know what I am doing?" Caught off guard by the directness of her question, Jason stares hard at the ground. "You are helping your corn," he responds in a faltering voice. Ellen Jose Tassay smiles again. "Yes," she says gently. "I'm looking after my children." Shades of Shit. It is now mid-July, and our topographic maps of the Sibique region are getting increasingly crowded. Dozens of dots and shaded areas mark the locations of places bearing Apache names, and numbers next to these index the names themselves, which are listed in separate notebooks. Morley says admiringly that some of the maps look like they were blasted with a shotgun, and more than once. Charles, modulated as always, expresses his approval in less effusive ways. Jason, who studies the maps whenever he gets a chance, has yet to voice an opinion. I am struck by the mounting number of named localities. We have charted 109 in only 5 weeks, and the consistent manner in which they cluster, mainly around sources of water and past and present farm sites. But what impresses me most of all is the rich descriptive imagery of Western Apache place names. Lately, with ear and eye jointly enthralled, I have stood before Tse Dotish Te Na Hijaha. Green rocks side by side jut down into water, a group of mossy boulders on the bank of a stream. Tse Dit Lige Na Ditine. Trail extends across scorched rocks, a crossing at the bottom of a canyon. T'is Tisose Bil Nagoga Iye. Circular clearing with slender cottonwood trees, a meadow. Tuji Ya Higaye. Whiteness spreads out descending to water, a sandstone cliff next to a spring. Tse Yadit Ishe. Line of blue below rocks, a mineral deposit. Ya Hibige. Stunted rising up, a small mountain. Kaubaye Bil Na Gozwode. Gray willows curve around a bend, a point on a stream, and a number of other places whose handsomely crafted names, bold, visual, evocative, lend poetic force to the voices of the ancestors. Just as expressive are other Apache place names, different from these, that do not give close descriptions of the places to which they refer. commemorate